Austin Metcalf. We already know what happened. A tragedy that happened in Texas. But let me go ahead and get into the latest news. Carmelo Anthony, the now 18-year-old, accused of fatally stabbing Austin Metcalf during an altercation at Frisco ISD track meet in early April, was indicted for murder by Collin County grand jury on Tuesday. Anthony, who was 17 at the time of the incident, was arrested on April 2nd in connection with the stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf during a track meet at a high school. It was a high school track meet. The teen, who is facing first-degree murder charges, has been on house arrest since being released on a reduced bond on April 14th. If convicted, Anthony could face a possible sentence of 5 to 99 years or life in prison. In the Texas criminal justice system, 17-year-olds are considered adults. Um, this situation right here, there's people on both sides of it. Personally, I don't think that it should have escalated to this, right? You have high school boys at a track meet. I've never seen anything like this at a track meet, and it just seems like doesn't seem like it. It was definitely unnecessary. And there's video that came out. It's limited on who can see it, but people have spoken about this video, and they can't see a situation. I mean, the camera's far away, but from what they can see, they don't see anything that would have justified this situation. I mean, they this of course is people's opinion. But one day the video, I'm sure, is going to be released to the public. So without further ado, let's get over here to the Carmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf situation.
The Frisco 18-year-old accused of stabbing and killing another student at a track meet was indicted today for first-degree murder. Karmelo Anthony is accused of killing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf in the stadium stands during the April meet. Anthony was 17 at the time and has been charged as an adult. Fox 4's Amelia Jones has more tonight. Amelia.
Steve, the indictment is the natural next step in any criminal case, and it paves the way for the case to move closer to a potential trial. The Collin County DA's office and Carmelo Anthony's defense attorney released video statements about the indictment. Both shared that they will be ready to present their case in court when the time comes. Tuesday, a Collin County grand jury indicted 18-year-old Carmelo Anthony for first-degree murder. He's accused of stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a Frisco ISD track meet earlier this year. Anthony was 17 at the time of the stabbing, and he's being tried as an adult. The Collin County District Attorney's Office released a rare video statement about the indictment.
When something like this happens at a school event, it shakes people to the core. But let's remember that the justice system works best when it moves with steadiness and principle. That's what we're committed to, and that's what this case deserves.
Anthony's defense attorney also put out a video statement reiterating Anthony's claims that he acted in self-defense.
We expect that when the full story is heard, the prosecution will not be able to rule out the reasonable doubt that Carmelo Anthony may have acted in self-defense.
The case has gained national attention and set off a social media firestorm. Much of what's swirling online is misinformation. The full story likely won't come out until a potential trial.
There's certainly a lot more to learn. The indictment really focuses on what we would call the elements of a crime.
Russell Wilson is a former Dallas County prosecutor who's not involved in this case. He says the misinformation could be one reason why both sides chose to record statements on such a procedural matter.
I just think it's a reflection of the serious nature of the case and the heightened public interest.
Austin Metcalf's father, Jeff Metcalf, sent us a statement about the indictment. It says, quote, "I am pleased that we are moving forward. With the first-degree murder indictment, it now goes into the court system. I fully believe that justice will be served for Austin Metcalf. I look forward to the forthcoming trial, but it will never bring back my son." It will be up to the court to set a date for the trial. In the meantime, the defense and prosecution will prepare their cases. The defense will see what information the state has gathered and will do their own investigation.
Certainly, there will be a lot more things happening in between now and then, but certainly when the jury trial does come, the world will be watching.
Anthony is currently monitored on house arrest after his bond was reduced from $1 million to $250,000. If convicted, Anthony could get life in prison. Steve.
You are on. This is a bad situation, man. I feel bad for the Metcalfs because they lost a son. And you know something? I feel sorry for the Anthonys, man, that their son has to go through this. Their family has to go through this because both families are they're changed forever, man. And you know, I've said this before in previous videos. I wish this would never happen, man. And I speak as a parent, so it's different. It's different when you speak as a parent. And you know, we've been young and we've done dumb-ish. Our kids have done dumb-ish. But this right here is life changing. This is life changing stuff, man. So um, there's a lot of people who feel like, oh, well, this is a racial situation because Austin Metcalf was white. This is going to affect the outcome of the trial. This is my thing because if the roles were reversed and if it was Carmelo Anthony that got stabbed in his chest, you guys would flip your whole argument. You'd be saying the same thing that most common sense people were saying. Why are you bringing a knife to a high school track meet? And do you feel the information that you've been provided justifies him killing this boy and stabbing him in his heart? I don't believe that. I don't believe it's justified. I think Austin Metcalf should still be here, and I think both of these boys, man, both of them had great futures, man. And now it comes down to this. I believe that they are going to find Carmelo Anthony guilty, and I think it's strictly because he should not have stabbed this boy. I don't think it was justified. And you have people who have seen this video that it's not been released to the public, even though it's not like video like right here, right where you can clearly see me, but they say it's clear enough that they don't see a justification for this guy stabbing Austin Metcalf. So we're gonna see, man. I'm pretty sure that this video will be released to the public, and then we can go ahead and give our opinions on it. So